bloody hell. It's all backwards. Check out, man. Got a bundle of packages here I'm taking to the post office, so I hope I don't dox anybody. Oh, you know what I should do? Actually, I should turn this last one around. Just in case you see the packages. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Walkie, Talkie Examinations. It is once again Mike here on Blacklist Universe, the renamed Blacklist Universe. I took the other title. It just didn't encompass the whole channel, so I started a new channel called Mike Draws Comics. You can go check that out. And then also, I don't have a link in the description or anything, but if somebody, I just posted up the pre-launch page for Magnificent 7. If anybody, boy, my throat's dry already, and I just started. Wow, that's a nice new driveway. Man, people are upgrading. I need to upgrade my house. All these people on my street are upgrading their houses. And, man, my staircase is like 60 years old. I need to freaking fix that thing. I'd like to build that whole wall thing like that other dude is doing. Look at this, man. Datsun 510. When was the last time you saw a freaking Datsun 510? I don't know when they got that. That just showed up in their driveway. But man, those things used to be hella popular when I was a kid in the 80s. So, oh, let's say hi to some peeps. Let me see here. Who we got? Dark Admiral March here. Kung Fu Kitty. Phobeg Zeno, Joe K. What's up? Liam Hardy. Earth is seriously flat. What the heck? Muerte. What's up? Magic Carpet Ride. J. Hamilton. Victor. Fenrir Fire. Captain Hilt. Sprite Glory. Everybody's here. Everybody's hanging out. Aaron Louvier. My dad found a Ford Cortina in the 80s. Oh, had a Ford Cortina. A funky Ford Cortina. How's it going, Steve?
Hey, boss.
I'm streaming. Not much, just streaming.
You know what? Hey, whoa. This guy's great, man. Not as great as me, but great.
See you a bit. That's my plumber. My buddy Steve is also my plumber. That's how we met. That's a really weird thing. I was looking for a plumber on Craigslist, and I found one of his ads, and I'm like, where do you live? And I told him the street I lived in. He's, I live on that street. Which street? It's like he ends up living just a little bit down the street from me. It's crazy. And yeah, it's cool. And I have really bad old plumbing from 1960s, so we get to see Steve quite often. Let's see. Your friend seems fun. Is this a message to Gail King? I don't know what that means. He's shorter than you, Mike. That's why you like him so. I don't actually think he is. California's best plumber right there. That's right. More shirts coming. You're okay. You guys are having a conversation without me. All right. I don't even need that one in my left ear. It's not even. I'm not even listening to anything. So, oh yeah, what was I saying? The Magnificent 7. I set up the pre-launch page, which is why I'm taking a walk so late, because these things take time to do. You gotta format all of the photographs to the right dimensions to the page, and then you gotta write all the descriptions. You gotta write all the Indiegogo's and stuff. Those things take time. Neighbors everywhere. There's a hummingbird. Squirrel. All right. Mike, comics are over. Spanish rap. We're gonna finance your music videos. For you, Mike. I mean, what? What's up? What's up, Muerte? What'd you say? More shirts coming. Oh, right on, right on. Nice. Will I get in shape if I watch other people exercise? General Judge, that's usually not how it works. Sorry, is this in the right ear? That's in the right ear. Why are my earplugs falling out today? It must be extra greasy. Yeah, you saw that street sign, didn't you? That's alright, that's alright. Hannity kicked from the Magnificent Seven. Yeah, he was. I need to fix that panel before I actually go to print. I think I have to. I don't even know if I can fix it on the image that's up. I might have to restart a new promo page. That's an interesting thing. You can have lots of different promo pages or multiple different promo pages. I like your new channel. Hope it takes off. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Ray Thulu. Yes, please do sign up for the Magnificent 7 pre-launch. Why was he kicked? Because I already named it the 7, and I wanted to put Tucker Carlson in there. So, yeah. Hannity, the Hannitizer, got the boot because I wanted Tucker Carlson. Tucker, deadhead. The Hannitizer looked more like a Ghostbuster anyways. He just had a big old pack on his back and a spray gun called the Hannitizer. I like Deadhead better because he's like, Tucker version of Ghost Rider. Tucker is better than Hannity. Good call. Is greater than. Guess who's back? Ace is back. Why are you back, Ace? Why are you back? Tell me. I'm telling you, Mike, look at the type of videos the box office artist produces. You can copy him. There's a lot of work. Needs to spend more time on the drawings. What? I don't have a lot of time, Victor. So, yeah, gum, what is going on? Something's going on. So this dude here is parking his freaking. Check this thing out. This dude's got a streamline. It's kind of a weird. I don't know. I still think it's cool. Airstream. Still think it's cool. I could deal with one of those, man. That'd be cool. The new Deathstroke show is really good. There's a new Deathstroke show? I did not even know. Is Manu Deathstroke? Is Manu Bennett Deathstroke? He said he'd come on my show. I just haven't been bugging him about it. Oh, actually, he said this year, so maybe I should get back to bugging him. Mike, go to where the police are. You'll go viral. Just look and see how he gets 1 million views of video. And the guy is being a good background artist. He's okay. All right, Victor. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out. Please sign that Monster Hunt page from the auction. All right, Hiltz. I did. It's in here. I think it's in here. Pretty sure. There was a couple packages for one reason or another I couldn't package. But all the other stuff from the auctions is in my hand right now, going to the post office. So, Manu Bennett was a great Deathstroke, though. Oh, so he's not? This season of Arrow by far. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even watch it. I just met Manu at Alamo City Comic Con, and yeah, he gave me his email address, and I've talked to him a few times since then. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember, but Manu was in this altercation at the convention, and my friend was Oli. He was there. Oli was a witness to it. And so because Manu had given me his email address, I contacted him and I let him know that Oli witnessed the whole thing. So I gave him Oli's contact info and they were talking about it. And I don't know if that whole lawsuit is still pending or whatever, but yeah, all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. Victor says, I pray the Lord has received Kirk Douglas' soul in his arms. Amen. Amen to that. He lived a long, exciting life. I pray he has a long, exciting afterlife. Cool, I just forgot you were asking on the stream and I never replied. Yeah, I signed it anyways. It's a cartoon Deathstrokes show on the DC Universe app. Oh, yeah, I'm not paying for the DC app. Sorry. Manu Bennett was great on the show Spartacus too. Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw a couple episodes of that. I don't know. I mean, it was an interesting show. I just didn't really want to invest all that much time in it. The cartoon Deathstroke Knights and Dragons. Got it. 103 years is amazing. When do you plan to officially launch Mega 7? I need to get Lone Star out of the way. I want a clean slate, everything done. So maybe when I get, because I want to be promoting it. I don't want to just be, you guys have seen me when I'm in fulfillment, right? It's, those are not, I'm not going to sit there and fulfill and do streams and promote. So I want to have everything out of the way for Lone Star. And I just got more colors in today, so I got to go through those. I haven't even looked at them yet because I was trying to get to the post office. So they're being lettered, being colored. Should be about a 2-week turnaround from the printer in Canada, not in Korea, not in China, which, you know, China would be a bad mistake at this point in time. But yeah. So that is what it is. That is what it is. So I don't know. I can't give you an exact time until I have all my colors in hand, until I'm ready to, until I'm at least starting fulfillment. Then I could probably get a good estimate on the time frame. I have over, boy, if you combine both campaigns, because I want to be printing and fulfilling both campaigns at the same time. That is, let's see, 3,300 plus 35. What was that? 35, almost 3,600 orders I have to fulfill. That's going to take me a little bit. Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. Spartacus was an amazing blend of pseudo-history and softcore porn. Yeah, that's why I noped out on that show. It was the latter. War never changes. Ace, you're back. Explain to me. Explain it to me. Why are you here? Not that I don't want you here. Just curious. Are you guys like fighting in there or something? That's like, I don't know what you guys are even talking about in there. Is it too windy on the microphone? Because it's pretty windy right here. Japanese stick to Medicina. Oops, what's not to like? There were parts of Spartacus I like. I liked how they tried to translate an adaptation of Vulgate Latin to a script. What the heck? Does that sound terribly interesting? Once again, ear thing. Michael Chickless, what are you guys talking about? No wind is vent. Really? Wow. That's great. Awesome sauce. Alright, well, gosh darn it. What the heck was that all about? More traffic than wind. Okay, good. I know Elliot's microphone picks up a lot of wind when he's walking sometimes, so this must be a good microphone. On the microphone. Shouldn't be looking at my phone while I'm crossing the street. I know. I was curious who his voice. Oh, Michael Chiklis is doing Deathstroke. Oh, that would sound cool. I like his voice. Sorry, Mike. I was watching comic vids and thought about your channel, so I decided to come back. Comicsgate seems to have split apart since I departed over a year ago. Yeah. If it was over a year ago, yeah, the split was well, it wasn't I don't know if you call it a split. I just left. When was that? Is that 8 months ago? It was at the end of July. Mike, what's the name of your new channel? It is Mike Draws Comics. And it's just about me drawing, me and art. It's an art channel, 100% art channel. So yeah, get over there and do your do. We don't want windshield examinations. Mike Draws Comics, you know that's right. That is from Psych. Oh, I love that show. That was a great show. Feels like a lifetime ago. What, 8 months? I know. It was a horribly missed opportunity. You know what they say is the first. Oh no! Person's buying balloons and just let one fly up into the air. Okay, I'm gonna go away from that because that is way too noisy. They say the first step to solving a problem is recognizing that you have a problem. Well, I recognized the problem, and I tried to get Comicsgate to recognize the problem. And all of the biggest talking heads in Comicsgate refused to acknowledge the problem. So I had to get out of there. I said I don't want to be in this house when it burns down. So that's what it was. They refused to see the problem. They still refuse to see it to this day, even though it seems to me it's clear as day that there's still a huge problem, and it's dwindled the numbers of supporters for Comicsgate. So, yeah. What's up?
Oh, he's got all those returns over there.
Oh no, I'm walking. How many?
Well, the problem is we have to get him out of the office, so they're going to go dead mail.
Oh, how many?
Out of here.
Oh, I can't carry all those back. I'm walking. I'll come back and get him in the car like
This one is not though, right?
tomorrow or something.
Well, that one he can get, yeah.
Yeah, this I'll give you the ones that
You
are
want to take this one, or
postage
you want to
stamp.
just wait?
Because the rest are postage due.
Postage due
Yeah, because you
returns?
send them media mail. Remember, it's only one-way mailing when it's media. So there's like these are like $3.79 each.
These are the ones that I said will have to go to dead mail
If you
Okay,
don't, if you
can
want to
you-
refuse them, they'll
No,
just
I'll
throw 'em away.
I'll come back and get them.
Okay, so
Okay,
just
yeah.
as long as
Alright.
you come back like within 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Alright,
you.
yep.
Bye.
Ah, I do have some returns. At least I didn't. You know what's crazy? I didn't get like any. Okay, not any. I got like two damages. That entire Meg campaign, which is like over 900 shipments. I got two. 2 damage complaints. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Guess who's back? Da-da-da. Psych was great. Psych was great. You know that's right. I can't go back that way. That guy's super freaking loud with this steam cleaning machine, whatever it is. What time is it? Do I have time to go? Nah, I'll just get coffee at home. I know you know that I'm not telling the truth. I know you know that I'm not telling the truth. You know, there's something to prove. That I got something to prove. That's right. There's supposed to be another Psych movie this year. Sweet! Sweet! I love that last Psych movie. Oh man, I almost wish they'd bring the show back. I wonder if those guys are doing anything. Why not just bring it back? Put it on Amazon or something. Or Netflix. Victor, EVS is not suffering alone. EVS has thousands of sycophants to suffer with him. So he can deal with it plenty, all right? We have seen the enemy, huh? Is the problem EVS? It wasn't, but it was, and now primarily it is. See, the thing is, if you are, and it's all this, you know, there's no leader in Comicsgate, there's no leader. Everyone's the leader in Comicsgate. Bull crap. Ethan was the loudest voice, the biggest figurehead, especially after Richard noped out. And he won't even identify as Comicsgate anymore, so that's a whole different thing. But Ethan is the face of Comicsgate. And like it or not, when you are the face of a group or an organization or anything, you have to be beyond reproach. You have to, your face becomes the group. So if you are party to lying, manipulation, targeted harassment, all of that kind of stuff, then you besmirch the entire group because you're the freaking figurehead, you know? People look at when people think of Tesla, do they think of the thousands of people who work for Tesla? Or do they think of Elon Musk? Right? Elon Musk is Tesla. When they think of Amazon, do they think of the 100,000 people that work for Amazon? Or do they think of, I can't remember his name. I have a picture of this guy on my wall. Not because I worship the dude or anything, but it's just that I have a picture of him when it was just him sitting in his garage with a spray painted sign next to him that said Amazon. Bezos. Because I'm like, that's me with Blacklist Universe, and someday I'm not going to be Amazon, but I'm going to be, you know, the head of a larger company that's producing a bunch of comics. And as such, I know that I will be the face and the identifier of that company, right? When people used to think of Marvel, they thought of Stan Lee. So you can't be the head of the movement, the head of the whatever, a company, because everybody under you is going to suffer from your own faults. And at this point, that means that, yeah, what EVS does reflects exactly and directly on Comicsgate. Postage due, not good. Yeah, it's all right. When is Magnificent 7 coming out? Wait for it. Yeah, wait for it. Just sub. Thank you, Muerte. My problem with CG is that it became more about sticking it to the other side than caring about comics. Most people there see it as an extension of their politics. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? I see it. I see the problem too. You can see the guy in your shades. Oh wow, that must have been really good resolution. CG is supposed to be a consumer movement, not really about creators. Yep, that's OG CG. That is the original concept, the original movement, and those original principles I believe in. But as I'm not much of a consumer of comics, I'm a producer. Honestly, I hardly ever buy comics, so I'm not even a fan anymore. I just like the medium itself. Yeah, so there it is. I will sell the, Jeff says, I will say this about the whole CG and EVS thing. Seems to me that EVS and those in his orbit are obsessed with Mike, and all Mike wants to do is make money and be left alone. Yep, I think that's accurate. Then again, I don't have a dog in this fight. It's just my passive observation. Those are the best observations, those without a dog in the fight. People with a dog in the fight can't really see objectively. So yeah, even guys who agree with me and are my fans, they won't see it objectively. I hate this whole taking sides thing, but it's just reality. It's reality. People, oh, this looks nice. They finished it. They were doing landscaping here. One of the times I was walking by, I never really stopped to notice it after. But yeah, it's people without a dog in the fight that have the best perspective on anything. Gotcha. Hooked. Oh, Psych, talking about Psych. Maybe, Friend Rarefire says, maybe those closest to EVS, most people don't want to be bothered with Mike drama anymore. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Why? Why even bother? Who's Richard, says Leland Hardy? Your boy Zach. How you doing, bro? Your boy Zach. Richard C. My, more Psych would be great, especially since Lassie is more fully recovered from his stroke and acting again. Oh, I didn't know he had a stroke. That sucks. Lassiter! Is it me or is there no more video? There is still more video. Just trying to be a little helpful to Ethan. I know. Of course you are. Joe K says Ethan hijacks CG because he didn't have the patience to build his own platform. Well, no, I don't even necessarily think that's the case. Ethan was just the first pro into the mix, right? And because he was a pro, I don't know, I think some of those original CG dudes thought, oh man, you know, this is giving our voice some legitimacy. So they threw their weight behind Ethan, which means they threw their supporters behind Ethan, right? I was just saying, man, think of someone who's like honest and noble, like Billy Tucci was the first one through the gate. Man, CG would be like 500,000 strong now. CG with a noble leader would be huge right now, especially because Billy would be like the kind of guy who could, it wouldn't be all about vitriol and you know, screw the SJ, because Billy's got SJW friends. You know, he's a very right-wing guy. He's a very conservative guy, but he's not an a-hole about it. He doesn't end his relationships with left-wing friends because they're SJWs. He's very, I don't want to say he's wishy-washy. He's not wishy-washy. He's absolutely firm in his convictions. And he's a really good guy. But he doesn't turn on people just because they're SJWs. I think if CG had started with a leader like Billy, it would be a permanent force for good. But we don't have that, or they don't have that, as the head of the snake. Do they? Kids. Let's see. Zach is working with Sylvester Stallone now. I don't know the specifics of their relationship. I know that Chuck Dixon worked with Sly on The Expendables in 2010. And so he probably had that relationship. And maybe they wanted to bring him back out. I don't know. It'd all be speculation. Oh, didn't they weren't they on Crowdfunding Comics last night? Probably watch that and get some information on how it all came together. Actually, I should go watch that. I'd be interested to know. I don't want to speculate. I hate speculating on how people did things. That's not how I do things. Wait for it. Wait for it. We doing Bible stuff. I didn't bring my Bible with me, DJ, because I was just going to the post office. But if you've got a scripture you want to post, I can read it and we can talk about it. What's up, everybody? Joe K says the thing is that good comics were always around with or without CG. True. I was just watching an episode of Comics Matter with your boy Zach. And he reviewed an Eric Larson book. Eric is like one of the biggest SJW Trump deranged a-holes in the comics industry. And Zach's like, wow, this is a really good book. So he left all of the political stuff at the door, came in, respected the property, respected the character, and wrote a comic you could have picked up like in 1983. Eric wrote a great comic book, a great Captain America story, and he's the worst. But yeah, if you can go and, I don't know, support the fact that he's doing a good book, I don't know, I don't care. If you care, I can't go watch a movie that doesn't have somebody I disagree with, somebody I think is a political idiot. I know it's a little bit more personal with comics because there aren't 500 people working on a comic. There's a handful. And so you're more directly supporting or denying support to a particular creator. But if you go and support a creator you don't like, when he does something you do like, are you sending a message? Keep doing what we like, we'll support it. Keep pumping out your pornographic child porn crap, and we will reject you. Right? Wasn't that kind of the whole move the needle Comicsgate ideal in the first place? Or am I misremembering things? Victor says CG is dead to me. Honestly, you're one of the only guys doing what we want of you. Just constant drawing and producing new comics. So thank you, Victor. Green Machine says, Green Meanie says, not everyone picked a side. Some just got tired of the extreme spaz dancing you and Edwin were doing. You guys took it too far. Still do. Let go of it. I think that's hilarious. You must not be here very often. Because, you know what, Green Meanie, go watch the video I posted, which was literally the first EVS response video I've done in 8 months. Since EVS versus Doug, I don't think I've done like a response EFAP video of anything Ethan has done for 8 months. Ethan can barely go 8 hours without attacking me. So, Green Meanie, I don't think it's my, what did you call it? Spaz dancing. That should be at issue here. The scales on your eyes are thick, says Kung Fu Kitty. Yeah, right. Tucci also wouldn't have stood for the war campaign BS. I would hope not. I don't think he knows all of the freaking shenanigans they got into. What up, Andy Hayes? What did you miss? Me walking down to the post office. Not much other than that. Cat's gonna sweep downstairs. Chuck Dixon put out a video on. Oh, did he? Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. Good afternoon, Mr. Hellstorm. What's up? Judge not, lest you be judged. For what? For the what is it? The measure with which ye judge shall be measured unto you. Literally means don't be a hypocrite about what you're condemning someone else of. It's the same thing as, hey, get the log out of your own eye before you get the fleck out of your brother's eye. But notice what it says. Get the log out of your own eye before you get the fleck out of your brother's eye. It doesn't say don't tell your brother about the fleck in his eye at all. It says don't be a hypocrite about it. Right? So stop doing the stuff that you're condemning someone else for doing before you tell them not to do it. Like I can tell you don't watch porn. Right? Because honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched porn. It's been so incredibly long. I couldn't even tell you. Gosh, kind of want to sit down over here. I think I'll sit right here. Oh. All right, let's see what you guys are up to. 40 minutes of walking. That's a good walk. Zach liked an Eric Larson book. Is he not loyal to CG? Asuka, he's not CG. He just said it the other night. He's like, I'm with you guys, but the campaign page says that Stallone and Dixon wrote the story for this new campaign with Graham Nolan doing the art. I know Zach did a cover for it because I bought a copy of it. All right. Yeah, and do go back to the Expendables, guys. If you want a classic stomp 'em, romp 'em, Chuck Dixon action adventure story, do it. I absolutely encourage you. First time it didn't get rid of your name. Speak with Zuckerberg. I don't know. Move the needle. I remember that. Dark is here. Good to be back. He can barely go 8 minutes. I know, right? Mick Jagger equals spaz dancer. Man, I need to get... Maybe I'll have the kids walk on my back. My lower back has been messed up for weeks now. Joe says, Mike, you are right, but you do strategic mistakes, and sometimes Edwin doesn't help that much. Yeah. I am the furthest thing from perfect, and I do let my pride get in the way of me making right decisions. I try not to, but guilty as charged, you know. Guilty as charged. Green Meanie says, I've watched the videos. Not once have I said I think Ethan has handled things in a semi-rational or adult way, but his behavior doesn't excuse anyone else's. No. I hope you're telling him that on every single video that he makes that you think breaks faith with what you think he should be doing. If you're running a business, would you be okay with war campaign tactics? No. They would be fired on the spot. That's right. That's how I was trying to save Comicsgate, was by getting rid... Not even getting rid of war campaign. The whole thing was, like I said, right? War campaign wasn't the head of the snake. Ethan is. Ethan is the figurehead of Comicsgate. And as much as he wants to deny it, what the heck? Oh, hummingbird was flying like really weird. What's up with hummingbirds? So what I wanted was for him to stop endorsing all their horrible, degenerate behaviors. Right? That's what I wanted. It wasn't like I wanted war campaign to just disappear. And I even convinced Roe. Man, I keep going through this. I kind of want to talk to Roe, because I watched that video, and I watched him when I was explaining to him. I'm like, dude, people are coming to me and saying they're leaving Comicsgate because of war campaign's behaviors. And he understood. He's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, maybe it's time we changed. Maybe it's time, time to hang up the, whatever they want to call it, and just, try reaching out to people rather than striking people down for not swearing fealty to. But the next day, it was all thrown into the trash, and that's when I walked away. The very next day, that's when I walked away. Ninja K says, the one thing doing the talking about it is more like Trump to me. The one doing the talking about it is more like Trump to me. All he is saying is what he is doing behind people's backs. So, Mike, I think you're okay, man. Even if you support Trump, I have your back. And I do. Is war campaign still around? I predicted they would dissolve by now. I still see people tagged up, but I haven't heard anything from them in a while. Maybe them going to D-Live has just kind of diminished them to the point where, I don't know. Somebody else tell me. Someone tell me. War campaign are morons. I never saw them until Mike and Edwin elevated them into infamy. Green Meanie, they were on EVS's streams all the time. Go on YouTube and go to Ethan's channel and look up Comicsgate Live. You'll see Roe and Gat and Panboy in the little thumbnails for a bunch of the streams. I don't know what you seem to have missed a lot. Zach did some supplemental work for the book. It's in Chuck's video. All right, I'm gonna check that video out. Stop playing Age of Empires and start playing some Crusader Kings too. No, I like Age of Empires. Ray Thulo says, sign up for the Magnificent 7 pre-launch page. Yes, do that, ladies and gentlemen. You're easy to bait, Mike. This is true. Guilty. I'm a carp. You can drop anything in the water and I'll bite it. You can't get rid of war campaign. The more you complain about them, the more they will carry on. It's how the internet works. I haven't heard anything from them in weeks. So Awful Redneck says creators co-opted CG. It's a shame. Yes, and I do apologize. I do apologize for my part in that. Such a screen as work happens. You don't want to talk to Ro. He is a psycho. Yeah, I don't think he's an honest person, but I don't know. It seemed like he got it in that minute. I have too much hope in people. Captain says, what bothers me about CG creators now is the constant, not very godly mic. They use it as a weapon, and also know most of your fans are principled people who don't respond in degenerate ways too. Yeah, that can get a little tedious. Not very godly mic. Yeah, you even have one of those SWC guys saying that I'm a fake Christian. It's like, all right, dude, you're like an atheist with no sense of anything, so whatever. I'm going to try to get to the end here. I'm going to cut this off a little bit early. You did the right thing. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you. Why give Warcape and cred by talking to Ro? That's a horrible idea. Well, I wouldn't talk to him on stream. I just talk to him man to man. Scrolling down for more. Scrolling down for more. Sorry. It's not a bad thing to see the good in people, says Kind Wizard. That's how I ended up doing the Meg. My wife, I think I mentioned this on that other video. My wife is always like, you forgive people too much. I'm like, how can you forgive people too much? Let's just have some fun and make some awesome art. Amen. I'm working on Eric Nienaltowski's Divine Right cover today, so I'll be inking that today. Can't reason with this kind of people. The SWC brothers have potential. I don't like their content, and they don't like me. So there you go. Pat says, I like War Campaign, I like Mike, I like EVS, and I like Malin. Well, good for you, Pat. You can, everybody, like whoever you like. I'm not telling anybody they can't like anybody, Some people like George Carlin, some people like Chevy Chase, some people like Gallagher. You can like whoever you like. Ace says, it's good to be back, Mike. I have to go, so I'll see you later. All right, Ace, peace out. Guess who's back? Na. Ace is back. Jalapeno says, Comicsgate got too big for its own good. War Campaign brought one book out and chased out countless more. They brought one book out. What, Vestige? Good luck ever seeing Vestige. Donald hasn't delivered. I hate this because I want to support Cecil, but he picked Donald. He picked freaking Donald. Donald hasn't delivered on Brutus, which he solicited in August of 2018. He hasn't delivered on that book yet. Then he has to do Vestige, and then he gets to do Cash Grab. So I don't know, man. Who's worse, Nancy Pelosi or Kathleen Kennedy? Nancy Pelosi. And Kathleen Kennedy is she's an entertainment whatever. Nancy Pelosi controls part of our government. Central Scrutinizer says, it strikes me as slightly hypocritical to cry about war campaign and endorse SWC. Well, I don't endorse SWC. Are you talking about somebody in the chat? Yeah, their content is, no. That's, it's a no from me, Bob. SWC said Lone Star Heart of the Hero was the better of the CG comics. That's the one video I've watched from those guys because I wanted to know what they're saying about it. And they just tore into it nonstop. That's the best they had? Well, whatever. Donald Delayed. Oh my gosh. There you go. That's his nickname from now on. Donald Delayed. Donald Delayed. Donald style doesn't fit Cecil for me. Yeah, he should have had Tim Lindrod. Wah, wah. Wow, I didn't know Donald hasn't fulfilled on anything yet. Nope. Not a thing. Not a single project since he entered the Comicsgate fray. Since he launched with Nasser in August of 2018. It is now February of 2020. And Donald Delayed has fulfilled nothing. Oh, okay, you were talking about someone in the chat. All right. What's SWC? A pair of very, very, very vulgar individuals who complain a lot about Comicsgate. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what their acronym stands for because it's vulgar. Cash Grab would be 6 figures if Nurkish was still on it. Oh, it is 6 figures. Has it not? Oh no, it crossed 90. It'll be 6 figures soon. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna make at least 200,000 on that book. I would bet money on that. Nurkish ran out of steam. No, I can't get into it. But Nurkish had his own personal and valid reasons that he doesn't want public. It's none of the world's business. That's the thing. We have personal lives. And sorry if personal lives stuff doesn't play into the Comicsgate narrative or whatever. But, yeah. No, he ran out of steam. The humor got stagnant before his personal and other issues. I don't think so. I've seen some of his latest videos, and I still think he's a funny guy. Never heard of them, but a lot. Read the comic SWC put out. Wasn't that impressed. Yeah. Anyways, this has just turned into another freaking blah blah stream. Sorry, everyone who came here to talk about Jesus. Let's just pray Jesus touches all of their lives and someday they ask for forgiveness and grow to enter the family of God. We could pray it. God is in the miracle business. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go take a shower. God bless. Oh yeah, Magnificent 7. Go sign up. Lone Star. I got posters now on the Lone Star. Well, they're art prints, 11 by 17 full bleed art prints. On good 80-pound paper. I might even do them on 100-pound paper. I'm not sure. Ink stream later, most likely. And then go sign up for my art channel. Oh, maybe I'll stream it on my art channel. Mike Draws Comics. That's my art channel. So, all right, guys. I'll see you later. Good day. God bless. Peace out.